All right, Joe, this time last year, you had to find money.
Yeah.
This year, you've got a lot of money to go shopping.
Yeah.
A lot more fun?
Yeah. We got a little bit more money. Certainly, we're not having to make moves to get money or free up money, so that takes a little bit of stress out of it, and opportunity for us to continue to build the team and do it in the way we want to do it, with a little bit of flexibility. So we're excited about it.
Well, now your head coach kind of put you on notice because he said that he'd like to keep as much of last year's team intact as possible. What was it about last year's team that worked so well?
It was such a great collection of people, and that loved the game, that had passion for the game of football, that had passion for each other. And the chemistry there was awesome. It was led by Jim, and it just filtered down throughout the whole organization, all the players, everyone pushing in the right direction, doing it together. And it was a great bond, and it really was. He talks about it being his favorite team he's ever coached. I remember walking around in November, December, saying to myself, I've been on playoff teams. I know this is a playoff team. This team is special. And certainly didn't end the way we wanted to, but really proud of the effort and that everyone gave and the performance. And you want to. Is it realistic? Probably not, but you want to try to bring them all back.
We'll come back to the ones that I think you have to bring back.
Yeah.
But having said all of that, you do definitely have a better handle on who you have and where maybe some of your holes are.
Yeah.
So when you think about areas that you really need to address, what sticks out to you?
Well, I'll say this, I'll bang this all day, the rest of my career. I just believe in having a deep team. And so to pinpoint one hole, I really mean this. If to say we have this hole that we need to fill, you fill that hole, and it can become a hole. Build a deep team and be as strong as you can across the board, and that's what we're going to try to do.
All right, well, let's talk about the quarterback position. I was there when Jim Harbaugh and John Harbaugh were arguing about who loves their quarterback more.
Yeah.
We know how much Jim loves Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I know how much John loves Lamar.
you know that very well
right.
from your years there.
Yeah.
But how do you better help Justin? You got him Ladd McConkey last year.
Yeah.
What else would you like to see around Justin?
I think you just keep adding weapons for him, and then you keep adding protection for him and a run game, and you build a great team. And I said it last year here, you build a great defense, it helps Justin. It gets him the ball back quicker. It takes stress off of him to go out there and have to produce every drive. So, I think you help Justin by truly building a well-rounded team around him. And certainly, quarterbacks, you get them weapons. All quarterbacks in the league want weapons, but they also want to be protected, and they also want to be able to turn around and hand the ball off and with a strong running game. So, it's complementary football, build a complementary team, and that's how you help them the most. You're
tossing all these teases out here.
Yeah.
You have any Rashawn Slater news you want to break for us?
No news there other than I love Rashawn. I can tell the world that. Great dude, great player. Had an awesome year, and glad he's a Charger.
You talk about the run game,
Yeah.
so that leads to J.K. Dobbins, one of my favorites,
Yeah.
and then my all-time favorite, Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
How are things looking with the two of them? And
it's great.
Anything you can tell us?
No, nothing I can report today, but we're those two. Everyone else, you talked about all the players we want to bring back. We've had conversations with all of them or their representation. We'll continue that dialogue from now till free agency, and hopefully get some stuff done.
When you talk about how much you love a team, though, Khalil Mack in particular, is there something about him that really stands out to what you're trying to build as a culture?
So much about him. So much. Not one particular thing, but Khalil, the best way for me to describe Khalil is to say this. We have a bunch of young guys on our staff in scouting, and I look to them and I say, guys, you are blessed to have a player of Khalil's status here to watch, to see what it's like, what you want to find as a pro. I mean, he's, again, great teammate, unbelievable work ethic, unbelievable motor, great talent. There is no flaw to him, and just a wonderful person, great family, and I feel blessed to have been around him for 1 year, and hopefully we can make it longer.
Well, it certainly sounds like a deal could be made. All right, you ready to have a little bit of fun?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do my best. Last year, I give myself like a D. I don't know if I'll do much better this year, but I'll try.
All right, well, we'll start with the trivia. How about that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, the Chargers are opening the season in Brazil.
Yeah.
So let's see how well you know Brazil.
Okay, not very well, I can tell you ahead of time.
All right, we'll make an effort here.
Yeah, I'll try.
Where's the confidence?
I've never been to Brazil. I'm looking.
So you're looking forward to
oh
this
my God, I
trip.
can't wait. It's going to be great. I know it's a great country. I know how people who've been there say it's awesome. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right, here we go. What's the capital of Brazil?
Yeah, I'm hoping Sao Paulo, but it may. I don't know.
Brasilia is the correct answer.
Brasilia. Okay.
What is the official language of Brazil?
Ooh. Portuguese.
Good.
Got that one. I got that one. I got to thank Eric Acosta for that, I think.
Why?
Because Eric's Portuguese, and we've kind of talked about, the Portuguese language, and so I think Eric, clued me into that one.
All right. Well, we'll have to give credit to the Ravens general manager, and maybe he'll bone you up on some Portuguese words.
I might need that.
All right. Brazil is the home of a large portion of the world's largest rainforest.
Yeah.
What is that rainforest?
That would be the Amazon rainforest.
Excellent.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding. 2 out of 3.
I can thank, what's that, geography? My geography teacher in probably 8th grade for that one.
All right, 2 more. Let's see. What is the national dance of Brazil?
National dance. Ah, wow. I'm not even going to guess.
I'll give you a clue. Oh, no, it's a wrong clue. Sorry.
National dance. I don't know. Cha-cha? I don't know.
I was going to say Victor Cruz, but it's the wrong
Cruz.
dance.
What
Remember
was,
Victor Cruz's
yeah.
celebration?
What was that celebration?
It was the salsa.
Salsa?
But the correct answer is the samba.
Samba. You know what? I may have heard that before. I just didn't retain it.
I can't dance it for you.
No. Okay.
Sorry. This football superstar of the 1960s and 70s holds the Guinness World Record with 1,279 goals.
Pele.
There you go.
There you go.
Not bad.
Yeah.
3 out of 5.
That's not bad.
For a man who's never been to Brazil, not bad at all.
There were some softballs in there.
All right. Who was your idol growing up? We always ask players this.
Who was my idol growing up?
Yeah, the GMs. Did you have a GM idol?
GM idol? No, I did not have a GM idol. I had Randall Cunningham when I was a kid growing up in Philly. Definitely loved Randall Cunningham. I wanted to be Randall Cunningham. In the backyard, I tried to be Randall Cunningham. So I loved him. Mike Schmidt, Philly, and then Wade Boggs. I was a shortstop.
Red Sox?
Yeah, but Wade Boggs was huge in the 80s when I was a kid. Great third baseman. As I got a little older, I was a shortstop. It was Cal Ripken, baseball guys, But Randall, football-wise, man, I loved Randall and wanted to be him.
Okay, well, this is an interesting question then. Think of, as a GM, if you could acquire any one player in the history of the NFL to start a franchise, who would that player be?
Justin Herbert.
All right, then. It's often said of players, this guy is a coach on the field.
Yeah.
Think of all your players right now. Who's a GM on the field?
A GM on the field. Boy, that's a good question. I mean, Derwin's pretty engaged in a lot of things, so I'd maybe lean to him right now, just because we talk about ball and we talk about...
Oh, but he has no poker face.
Yeah.
Don't GMs need a poker face?
Not really. Just smile and have fun,
all the time. Is there a deal that you saw from afar in any sport that you wondered, how the heck did they pull that off?
Oh, geez. What's the Soto deal is amazing right now. Just... Now, a trade, the recent one with the Mavs and the Lakers, that's pretty cool. Getting Luka, obviously.
He doesn't look so good out there, though.
Luka, he does. He
needs to lose a little weight.
Don't we all, So, I'm not going to say that. Look at me,
Stop. All right, last one. If you weren't a general manager in the NFL, what would your job be?
I'd be a baseball scout, probably. I love sports. I love being engaged in it and love watching sports. And I grew up loving baseball, so I'd probably be a baseball scout.
I love how you said scout and not general manager.
Yeah. Well, I still consider myself a scout.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.